What's up, everyone? Skaibolg here, back again with episode 6 this time. Gonna go check out the boiler camp in town here after I do this quest here. Kinda always put this one off to the last second right before the camp. I'm gonna have to talk to this chick, say, hey, you're a runaway, something of the sort, and go find her some clothes. Now, this quest can be kind of annoying because the marker on the map isn't exactly right. If you look at where it is, it's slightly to the left of that. There's only one building you can actually go in, so you think normally there's two locations for two items, but they're both in the same spot. They're in two different cabinets. So you can see one of them's lit up, one's not, so I'm gonna wait for that. There we go. Had to clip out a whole couple minutes there. It's usually like 5 minutes in between when they're actually active and not. It's a little bit annoying. But we're going to go ahead and knock this out for a little easy experience before we hit the camp. Speed up. Hustle. Alright. Alright. So this is the spot where you're first actually going to start picking up instance quests. I don't pick them up. Not when I'm solo leveling, at least. If you have a group of friends, do it. Because Zace is... It's kind of fun, but only when you have friends around. Speaking of friends, Skai wanted to jump in for an episode, so... He's got a marauder here, so he's going to be thumping some arrows behind me. I'm going to run some tests on the rats here. They only aggro after you did, or if you get too close, or if you use the actual item on them for the quest. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm just using the item and between my pet and Sky, they're just knocking the rats off, so. Guess some thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening. Anyway. Gotta have a little bit of fun with the tornadoes and lightning here. It's kind of an interesting mix. I'm not really used to being able to cast, like, you know, hardcore mage, but have a pet at the same time. A really quick pet. I believe this guy is arguably faster than the actual savant, the summoner pet. Just because whenever you stick him in, it's like almost instantaneous. Look at that. Whereas the savant has to wait for their little tank hellion to have a charge available. You always want to turn that corner just slightly there to get the entrance found, because the follow-up is actually going to take you back there here in a few. Now, back in the day, these guys used to be elites. I believe they were orange ring. Or not orange, but aqua ring. Which would be, you know, your standard group mobs and such. They hit really hard, but they changed it back to normal mobs now. And yeah, they're still a little bit annoying. They actually dish some damage out. If you can tell, my pet's at half health almost. And just believe I'm using Renew on occasion just to keep my health topped out. And I always want to pick up this extra quest over here. It's a freebie. Yeah, let me get it knocked out real quick. Just gotta kill the same mobs you've been working on and loot them, so. Although I probably should have killed the ones right next to him. I really didn't pay attention to that, so. It took me just a second to figure out that they were off the same mobs. Because typically if you have a quest for a mob, as you can see, there's a question mark next to them. Well, that was there before from me killing them. After you finish your quest for them, though, they go away. So I should have known that you just looted from this. Like a soul. Alright, so you see that Skai's rocking his free trader hat. It's pretty awesome. I'm sure he'd be rocking a fedora if he had one. But, yeah. If you notice, I am picking up the group quests here, because at this point, Skai's like, hey, yeah, we could pick these up, let's do them. I'm pretty sure at this point he didn't notice that it was actually an instance quest. So it requires an entire party, which I believe is, I want to say 5 or 6. I'm leaning towards a 6. Not 100% on that. As you can see, my standard tactics of hit and run are still at work here. Alright. Quest isn't useful for everyone, but it's one step closer to a recruit chest, and it's free silver, so do it. Free experience, too. Ooh, check it out, new look. I look ugly. I look fugly. Fugly shamans, you animals. One thing I like and dislike. I like the ability to roll on quest items. I dislike having to go through the cast bar of looting the actual item, and then having to roll on it only to lose them every roll until Skai fills up. At least it seems that way, because he definitely finished way before I got enough. Typically, if you're solo, though, and not with anyone, by the time you reach this room, you're just out. You don't have to go any deeper. This would be the entrance to Zace, I believe. If you just have to go a little bit deeper in, you're going to find the instance. You'll occasionally see groups of lobies running through here, just because they're getting ready to go. Low-level instances in this game, however, they really don't go down very often. You really gotta shout and beg for them in world chat and things of the sort just to make something happen. It's not so much like, you know, when you hop on WoW and it's like, oh look, Dungeon Fighter, instant group. No. I'm a little bit spoiled there. Unfortunately, most of the player base at the moment is higher in this game, so this game is more or less solo play until you hit like your early to mid 20s, and then you start seeing some signs of life. Other than that, I mean, you're solo on up, which is why I'm soloing most things here. The exception of Skai is just because he wanted a special appearance. And going back here, I forgot. Yeah, I get a little bit turned around at this point. You're gonna go straight back to the actual tower after all this. I forgot that all the quests you do here, the second round of quests are gonna send you straight to the tower. So basically, you could teleport on, you know, back to the old square if you want to save yourself a little bit of a run. But yeah. Oh, I completely forgot. At this point, there's a trio of group elites back here. You gotta take them out for a quest. I normally don't do it. This is another one of those. If there's someone in the area, you can knock it out because they're not that bad. It gets a little bit close at one point for me, but I have a heal, so it's I believe a warrior, mage, and stalker combination of builds here. As you can see, we're just clearing the area out real quick. They're in the corner there to your left. Oh, yellow rings, so they're not grouped. I guess they're supposed to be soloable, but they're really nasty on their own because there's 3 of them, so I'm They're a little tricky to solo without actually dying once and then coming back for the ones you didn't kill. Once again, I'm kind of lucky I had Skai sitting around here, so... Pulling out the sword. Now, for once, I'm using Salvation for the intended use of healing. Just because I'm pretty sure if I got aggro, it'd be lights out. Just tap and renew. A little 1 minute cooldown. Quick little heal up as you run. It's kind of nice for a warden later because you can just kind of go mob to mob, and as you need healing, just tap and renew on. If you had proper stats and such, I believe Faith increases healing, which you would get a good amount of later. So you can really start to make an impact. Man. How cool does it look when you have a spell charged on a warden? Just holding this wand to the side, like, yeah, I'm cool. I got a Tesla ball. What do you got? It's ridiculous. Ooh. Find an upgrade. I can't say it enough. Check that resale tab. Like, should I buy? Yes. Double check your stats always. Good. Vendor. Get on out. Don't turn the boiler quest in. Pretty much every time you go back to the tower from this point on, you should have at least a level, more or less. So you always want to go back to your trainer every time you get a level, get your ruby, extra talent points, basically get all that jazz knocked out. Making sure to keep on top of that patron there. Alright. Junk. It's the only bad thing about the recruit chests that keep your gear all topped up and everything. Most of your quest items are useless now. They're junkers. But, oh well. Show you the bomb! Oh, bomb. I love bombs. Fire bombs are the best. I can't wait to get more. They get all kinds of junk later as far as things they can throw at people. Insert dirty comment here. Oh, there's your rune vendor. Increases and decreases damage you deal and take. Very nice to be on top of as well. As soon as you hit level 10, you can equip a couple of them. And yeah, make sure to have at least 6 runes equipped, even if you can't combine them with item shop junk. But anyway, I gotta go, so stay tuned for episode 7. If you liked the video, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Until next time, guys, this Bolg out.